What's going on, guys? It's your boy E is Profitable. Today is October 19th. It was my birthday on the 14th of October, so I'm feeling extra nice. And I'm actually going to be revealing to you guys one of my entry secrets. It is something that I do use often. It is something that I have not revealed to anyone. So this is a bit of an advanced trading concept. It is something that not everyone will be able to do. You do have to think fast and you have to make quick decisions. All right, so let's get straight to it. Yeah. These videos are meant for educational purposes only. Any trades taken in the financial markets are under your own discretion. The information taught should be demoed and only taken to live accounts under your own responsibility. E is Profitable will not be held liable for anything you do with the information presented. All right, guys, so I have the S&P 500 opened, and I'm actually going to go straight to the location where I got into that entry. So today's Wednesday, and I got into a few entries today, but I'm not going to go over those. Today I'm just going to go straight into this specific entry and why I took the trade. So we're looking at this area here on the 5-minute time frame. We see where price 9:30 candle exploded to the upside, and it tapped right into this 5-minute fair value gap. So if you look at this chart the way it is on the 5-minute, there's no real confirmation in order to get in on the trade. So let's look at the 1-minute time frame and let's see what we see. So on the 1-minute time frame, we see that price again tapped right into that 5-minute fair value gap, which was also a 1-minute fair value gap. I had both of those already marked, so I was waiting to see how price reacted. So if you're looking at this from the 1-minute, normally with this price action, you wouldn't have had any confirmation to get in on some sells, right? You don't see a short-term market structure breaking. You don't see a fair value gap. I mean, you do see a very little one here, but it's not enough confirmation for you to get on some sells. So what made me take some sells off of this area? And my TP was actually down here. I was looking at this area as like retail support. That's how I was looking at that area. So I'll go ahead and mark that down, retail support. Okay, so what made me get into some sales up here? All right, so sometimes what I do when price touches my POI, I like to use lower time frames. Yep, I go down to the 30-second or the 15-second, and a lot of times that gives me incredible sniper entries. So let's take a glance. If we go in on the 30-second, let's go straight to that area. Let's see what it looks like. All right, so if we're looking at this from the 30-second time frame, things start to open up a little bit more. See, now you can kind of see where there is like structure forming, but on the 30-second it wasn't enough. So when price touched this area, I immediately switched from the 1-minute to the 30-second and immediately to the 15-second. And on the 15-second, guys, this is where I found my entry. So let's take a look at this and analyze it. So the first thing we see is that this right here becomes market structure, right? So that is marked there. We can go ahead and mark this as market structure. Boom. That's a market structure shift. So we know that price tapped into our POI. We see right here that price took out buy side liquidity. That was taken, right? And then there's two ways, there was two confirmations that I used to get in. So number one, I used this breaker block, right? And you can look up ICT's videos to learn a little bit more on what they are and what to look for. So that's one confirmation. And the second confirmation was this fair value gap that was formed right there. So instead of the 1-minute, we can go ahead and change that to the 15-second. All right, guys. So as you can see, if you would have been looking at this play from the 1 minute, you would have completely missed out on this entry. But by shifting into the 15-second time frame, now you can actually see it's clear as day that this is an incredible entry. Again, we have price moving up on the 9:30 time slot, right? So it's all about, like ICT likes to explain, it's all about time and price. So at 9:30 we went bullish to induce buyers. We tapped into our 5-minute fair value gap, which also had a 1-minute fair value gap inside. Price tapped into it. It went up one more time, took out buy side liquidity, and you can immediately see a breakdown in price. Once price broke down, it left behind this 15-second fair value gap and this 15-second breaker block with market structure breaking. That was all I needed, and that was perfect. This is textbook. I got in right there at the opening of the breaker block. My stop loss was actually at the swing high. My TP was actually at the bottom, down here, right down here. And that was a beautiful 1-to-4 RR trade. Again, this was a trade that was taken live on my Telegram channel. It was sent to them prior to price action breaking down, and then they were able to see that that was a clean, beautiful entry. So I do share a lot of my entries in my channel. You guys are welcome to join. It is absolutely free. We have some incredible traders in there that love sharing their entries and their charts. So again, you guys are welcome to join at any time. So again, guys, that is what I have for you. It is my 30 seconds and 15-second entries. So again, a lot of times on the 1 minute, if you don't see what you need to see, you know, what you're looking for, you can go down to the 30 seconds or the 15 seconds. Now this is advanced trading. You know, you have to be able to move fast and think fast, and it's not for everyone. You know, it is not for everyone. But once you do master it, it becomes easier, and again, you're able to catch some amazing sniper entries. All right, guys, so I hope this video is of value. I'm not gonna go over all my other entries. All I'm gonna say is that I had a pretty amazing day today on the S&P 500. So thank you for joining, and we'll talk to you guys next time. Have a good one.